Yo, what's up? Wild Out Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Salute to everyone coming in the building. It's the greatest man alive, Christ the legend. Welcome to this morning's Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. How everybody doing on this Wild Out Wednesday? Hey, first official week of the new year. Of course, a lot of people still talking about the same old things from last year and things that they want to happen this year. So for your entertainment this morning, and even for my entertainment, we'll be talking about things that is going to be more entertaining or less entertaining from what's being talked about in entertainment world besides sports. What's up, Dub? What's going on, bro? What's going on with you, man? So, for your entertainment, 2024 is a whole lot of talking going on. I'm a guy, I don't care about too much talking. I'd rather see things get done. So with boxing always being something that we love to talk about, and as diehard boxing fans, we always grabbing on that wishbone and wishing for what we want. And I'm starting to say, I'm not going to wish for too much. No smoke in the building, salute. I'm not going to wish for too much because I don't have enough time in the day to really be doing too much investigating to find out what's the fighter's next move, because we never know. But the only thing I can say, hey, if you can't get along, get a fair one going. That's all I'm saying. I don't care about none of the in-between talks. Those things are up to the fighters. So what I'm going to try to do this year is just be focused on the topic at hand. All the trash talking, the ish talking, I'm leaving that to the fighters. That's what they supposed to do. They get in the ring, they get paid to fight each other. I don't want to hear nothing about they ban and nothing. I want to hear about a fighter and a fighter, not a father and a daddy, they uncle, they grandfather, they first cousin, they fourth cousin. Talk about a boxer, talk about the boxer in that boxer's career, not adding on the daddy. There's a lot of fighters that do have their fighters around. So let's not go through 24 with all this putting Bill all over this, like he the only daddy that's in his fighter's life. He's the only daddy that's in his son's career, because he's just always, you can't go nowhere without mentioning the damn daddy. That young man is 25 years old, and I just really think as a boxing fan that when it comes to talking about these fighters, leave their damn fathers out of it, because the fighters is the one that got to get in there and do the fighting. I don't want to keep hearing they fathers or this just one father being connected, because he ain't getting in the ring, and I'm starting to think this man is trying to live through his son. He wanted to be this boxer and all that. So let's try to do something different, because that's not really entertaining to me. But what's entertaining is that when I see people putting out there what they already thinking what's going to happen, I keep saying, and I kept on saying in 2023, we as boxing fans, we doing too much. Y'all got to learn y'all lane this year. Get it together, boxing fans. I want y'all to get a hold of yourself, get control of yourself, and try to be more of a boxing fan. That's it. Boxing fan, don't talk like you the promoter. Don't talk like you the platform. Don't talk about none of that stuff. Leave numbers and everything out of it. Money, all that. If it's not about the strategy of one fighter going up against another, you as a fan should not be talking about anything. This is better for your entertainment purposes. Let's move on in this new year, and let's see a whole bunch of a group of adults actually act like adults when it comes to this boxing talk. Too much of it has been going on in 2023. I don't want to carry on with it in 2024. And I'm pretty sure every last one of y'all are getting very tired of it because it's becoming boring. It doesn't help the fighters. It doesn't help the sport. It hurts the sport. And it hurts the fighters just as well because sometimes the fighters might get caught up in what each side is saying. And they get distracted and they start talking nonsense. So let's have healthy boxing talk. People is trying to learn from this sport as they sit, watch, and listen because a lot of them don't know as much. And there's a lot of people that want to learn about this sport. That's why you got people, newcomers, watching this sport. But they only going to act off the examples that they're getting. So we are the forefront. They say we make boxing. We the reason why these guys get paid. But at the same time, that doesn't mean we should be all in their damn pocket. No sport would be a sport without the fans. But you don't see football players, football fans and all that in the pocket like that. So let's try to do something different for your entertainment purposes. I would not be servicing you any of that. But I tell you what's entertaining so far with the talks, and of course, everyone talking about what's going on with Tank Davis, this email champion stuff. Come on, people. This is what you want to talk about for your entertainment purposes and keep going back and forth about something that none of you don't have no control of, nor you can do about it. You can't control it, and they're starting to do something that needs to be done in the sport of boxing because it's too many damn belts. You only need one belt in each weight class. That's all you need. You don't need a whole bunch of belts. This is the reason why the sport is messed up and jacked up because there's too many goddamn champions. You know the saying, too many Indians and not enough chiefs. So it's too many belts, a silver belt, a red belt, a green belt, a black belt. This ain't karate, this ain't kung fu, you know what I'm saying? This is boxing. But they got all these damn belts, and what that does not get the best of the best in the ring to fighting one another. And we wondering why these guys not fighting each other besides really being nervous and actually thinking, hey, I really don't want to fight this guy because I don't think I can beat this guy. That does exist. Some of these fighters don't have the confidence that you think that they have. So yes, they are slightly scared. They scared. Isn't guys afraid to lose they owe? That's being scared, right? So let's not say fighters are not scared. They are very fearful getting that L taken, getting a loss on their record. There's nothing wrong with that, but you can't preach this to these new children. You can't preach this to the new generation. They're not learning from the generation before them, so they would never learn. That's why they would never be as good or even be great or as great because they not even studying the ones before them, so they don't know how to be great. See, being great in their minds, of course they think they great in this soft behind generation. Yes, it is. What you say, DS? Yeah, but that's wrestling. You see what I'm saying? It's two different sports for your entertainment. Wrestling and boxing are two different damn things. Wrestling is fake. They can have all the different belts they want, but in boxing, you can't have all these damn belts. That's why we going back and forth as fans. Oh, he's a fake champion. Who are you? Are you a champion? Are you a fake champion? An email champion? Whatever you crying about? Y'all fans need to stop this nonsense, man. Y'all need to stop this nonsense. My whole thing is y'all worry about belts too much, and you as a fan, for your entertainment purposes, you should not be worrying about a damn belt. You don't wear no damn belt. You don't get to wear Terrence Crawford belts. So why you worrying about Terrence Crawford having belts? Terrence Crawford ain't taking no photos with you with his belts. Look what we won. Look who ass I whipped. I whoop Arrow ass for all my Arrow, all my Crawford fans. I whoop Arrow ass. I'm gonna take a picture of all my belts for the fans. This your belt too. You never, ever I should get my dad's vet. Ever. You know what I mean? You never ever heard a damn boxing fan saying that them goddamn straps that they put around the belt is for they goddamn fans. They say the win is for you, but the belt, the money is for them and their family. So y'all need to calm down, make your entertainment a little better. That's all I'm saying. And you know, this thing with Tank Davis, leave the man alone. This is what's wrong with y'all. Y'all just don't, man. Y'all just don't know when to stop. Breaking news come out. Here come haters. I'm tired of seeing the hate, seeing the haters, and you gotta correct them and all that. That's becoming boring. It's too many haters in the sport of boxing, just like there's too many damn belts. So now there's a back and forth argument about is the man an email champion or not. You ain't no damn champion at all. So why are you arguing about it? Why are you arguing about it? It is what it is. He's still, I'm pretty sure y'all heard throughout yesterday, he still has that same belt. What they doing is taking these other belts away. You don't need no WBA silver belt. You don't need no platinum belt. You just need one belt, one goddamn champion. That's what needs to go on in the sport of boxing. One belt, one champion, each sanctioning body. Every freaking sanctioning body got so many different levels of belts. It's too much going on. That's not good for my entertainment purposes. That's not good for me to be watching a sport that I love. Like, it's too much going on. So hopefully the rest of these sanctioning bodies does the same thing, because this is a better way of getting down to the nitty gritty. Because it isn't this something that we all want. We really want to get down to the core of it. Before we perish from here, we want to see some things actually get closed out, and we're not seeing things getting actually closed out. We're not. So what you going to stand for your entertainment purposes for boxing this year in 2024 is the question. What are you standing for? What you looking for to entertain you? Is it going to be the same old thing that's been entertaining you? Or you really going to go into something that you feel as though that's really entertaining? For me, I think seeing fighters fight at their natural weight is more entertaining than seeing guys fighting 2 or 3 weight classes lower than what they should be fighting, and vice versa. Because you got more guys fighting in lower weight classes when they should be in higher weight classes. I'm getting tired of it. Show us that these young men are all men. If we're going to continue to try to reach so far as it's the planets and compare these guys to somebody, you can't compare them to no one outside their own generation. And that's just where y'all go wrong, because y'all keep on comparing them to guys that's not in the same time as them. You can't. You compare them to their time, right? So let's just calm down with all that. Diaz said Tank might be fighting Rayo or Gary Russell. I don't think it's going to be Gary Russell. Now, for my entertainment, I don't want to see goddamn Gary Russell. Gary Russell Jr., Mr. Napoleon Complex, need to retire. This guy is always talking about what he's going to do to somebody, and then 2 or 3 leap years will go by, and we still ain't see Gary in the damn ring. I'm tired of hearing Mr. Gary come out every once in a while. It's the same old thing with Gary Russell Jr. I'm not trying to be entertained by that. It's the same old thing with this guy. How old is Gary Russell Jr.? How old is it? How old is he? And he keeps saying and doing the same exact thing. He's too old for that. He's too old for that. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that with Gary Russell Jr. I don't want to see this man fight, because if he fights, he's staying out the sport too long. And it kind of seems like he feels as though he can do that. Like, his fan base is not that big for him to just step out and step in whenever the hell he wants to. So what he need to do something. He is 35 years old and he's playing around. 35 years old. He's hitting towards 40. And this guy, when the last time he fought? Damn near 2 years ago? This is something that needs to stop in the sport of boxing, man. You guys either gonna be all the way in this sport or all the way out. Cause all these guys, these pop-ups, you know how you got these pop-up joints, you know the pop-ups. You never know when something gonna happen. You gotta pop up. Hey, pop-up barbershop, pop-up all this. That's what Gary Russell Jr. He's a pop-up boxer. That's all he do is do a pop-up, and he ain't doing much popping when he do pop out. How about that? I'm sick and tired of this guy's not gonna I'm not gonna miss him. I'm not going to miss him, but y'all still want to see Gary Russell fight. I don't want to see Gary Russell Jr. fight no damn body. He need to retire. He ain't done nothing in all these damn going years since he been fighting. I see DS, I don't know, but people saying that the reason why Gary Russell hasn't been fighting is because Al Heyman. I don't have no proof for that. Gary Russell shelved himself. That's what happened to Gary Russell Jr. From what I can see. He shelved himself. I haven't seen any proof, but they say Floyd Mayweather and all this. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Show me the damn proof. Show me the proof. Everybody always talking about something. If you ain't got no damn receipt, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing out your mouth. That's not entertainment for me. Entertain me with receipts and logic. Don't try to entertain me with BS. I don't want to be entertained with that. Yeah, but he was known for his speed, but also known to have one of the most trash talking his mouths and hasn't really done nothing in the sport of boxing. Let's just keep it funky, man. He does nothing for me. He's not entertaining. And this guy keep, I can fight him in 2 years. And people going, then he comes out and he always saying these names. This man saying names that he know he's not going to get. Because for one, who wants Gary Russell Jr. on their resume? And don't sit here and tell me that Gary Russell Jr. is good for anybody damn resume with a goddamn name. He ain't done nothing. Not nothing. Who Gary Russell good for? Gary Russell Jr. ain't good for nobody's resume. I don't care what anybody says. That's not for my entertainment. What has he done? Why we gotta accept what's going on with Gary Russell Jr.? Why? Why do we must accept who is Gary Russell Jr., Dub? DS, who is Gary Russell Jr.? And boxing fans, they be doing this, man. Y'all boxing fans are horrible. We need to entertain ourselves with what is what and what is not. Gary Russell don't do nothing for boxing, so he can get on out of here. He always saying his name to be relevant. Oh my God, ain't nobody saying that about me because his whole family name is quiet as a cemetery. What's going on, to the South? What's going on? So no, they don't talk about him. They don't talk about his brother. His brother ain't doing nothing. He's supposed to be the best one out of the Russell brothers. Where's Antoine? Same old thing. Where's Antoine? Ain't doing nothing, moving just like his damn brother. The Russells, I don't know what the hell they got going on in their head, but they need reality to tap into their brain. Gary Russell Jr., go ahead and retire. We don't care. I don't want to see you fight no damn body. For what? Because if you fight anybody with a name and they whoop his ass, and then what we gonna be saying? Then we gonna be entertaining with each other like, come on, man, don't make no excuses. But yeah, he has been an actor. He is getting damn old. Father Time did come up. So then if that just say hypothetically he does fight Tank, it's gonna be an excuse if Tank knock his head off. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. This dude is trying to get a big paycheck. Where's Antonio? That's what I'm saying. Where's Antonio? Where's these dudes? Where's Antonio? Where's Antoine? Like, where's these dudes, man? These guys might just get on out of boxing, bro. But I feel as though that because they don't have nothing else going on and they not even doing much in boxing, that they got to do this because there's nothing else going on. Ain't nobody calling for Gary Russell Jr. Ain't nobody starting no damn boxing campaign saying, damn, when Gary Russell Jr. gonna get back in the ring? I don't care about Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. needs to retire. Because he really does nothing for nobody's resume. He don't do nothing for nobody's resume. Forget all that. See what was hot before is not hot now, people. What is hot before is not hot now. So I don't want to hear nothing about no damn Gary Russell and anybody with a name. With a name. He talking about going to 35. I'm going to say this. Shakur Stevenson, Tank Davis, don't entertain no damn Gary Russell Jr. Oh, I know what y'all gonna say, but man, you know, Shakur ducked Gary. Did Gary ever send goddamn Shakur a goddamn contract when they both was at 126? I'm getting tired of this nonsense. I'm getting tired of this nonsense. Yeah. Shakur ducked him. Where's the receipts? Did Gary ever send Shakur Stevenson a contract at 126? Neither one of these dudes fought each other, and neither one of these dudes sent each other any damn thing. Oh, that sound like just like Paul Williams and goddamn Floyd Mayweather. People saying this and saying that, and Paul Williams will come out and tell you we ain't duck each other. We just didn't make it happen. But you stupid fans still say all this nonsense. It's not happening in 2024. I'm only talking about people who's trying to be great, not people that are great. I could talk about great people, because that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start talking about more old fighters than this new stuff. Since everybody don't know what great is, I'm gonna let y'all know what great is about, because what I'm gonna start doing is talking about fighters who are actually great. So that means nobody in this generation would get that. Now, me outside of Deontay Wilder, he's the only one right now. Errol Spencer's almost there, soon he retired, be there, and there'd be a couple other guys. But right now, other than Deontay Wilder, there's nobody that's actually great right now in this generation of fighters. And that's for your entertainment. And that's for your entertainment. My man Del Ross says that Antoine looked like he was putting himself in position to become a champ, but it seems to be on the shelf right now. Hopefully he fights 2 or 3 times this year. Man, let me tell you something. Him fighting 2 or 3 times this year, man, y'all got a better chance of me being 50 goddamn 4 years old, busting into goddamn boxing as a 54-year-old goddamn professional. And getting the Lomachenko treatment in 3 fights, I get a shot at a title. Gary Russell Jr. ain't doing nothing, and I don't care about Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr., stop talking about boxing, man. We don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't want to see you. You're not a factor, Mr. Gary Russell, Napoleon Complex, little short man. Nobody wants to see you. You've been talking all this and all this and all this. You ain't done nothing yet. All this talk about you, man. Everybody surpassed you, Mr. Gary Russell, for your entertainment, people. Gary Russell Jr. is supposed to be one of the biggest names in boxing, since we talk about that. Who shoulda, coulda, woulda, and why, and where, and when. What about Gary Russell? Remember, yeah, his name was popping like motherfucking microwave popcorn. Yes, it was, like the Orville Rittenbacher, right? What's going on, BC, in the building? You see what I'm saying? So we know his name was popping. He was known as, the quickest hands in boxing. Yes, at one time, I would not front for your entertainment purposes, people. I would not do that to you. He was known as the fastest hands in boxing out of everybody at one time, right? But damn, he's the fastest guy not to do a goddamn thing. He sit around and he put this blame out here. Hey, man, the reason why I ain't popping like that is because Floyd Mayweather. It's because Floyd Mayweather. It's because Floyd Mayweather. I would have whooped Floyd Mayweather ass. No, you would not whoop Floyd Mayweather ass. Floyd Mayweather would have dusted your ass. Yeah, he would have dusted his ass. Huh? Yeah, the popcorn wasn't still. Listen, the popcorn, you bite on his popcorn, your teeth gonna fall out automatically. One joint, your teeth gonna fall out of the piano keys. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you do nothing for boxing, bro. Nobody don't want to see. And he always attaching his name to big damn names. So then he calmed down and say, well, I fight the boy De Los Santos. I move up and fight the boy De Los Santos because he ain't that damn sharp. He can punch, but he ain't that sharp. Let me tell you something. If everybody else was able to hit you, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., if everybody else was sharp enough to hit you, what makes you think Edwin ain't gonna at least get a couple joints off on you? And Mr. Gary Russell Jr., you ain't no spring chicken, homie. You ain't no spring chicken, you dusty ass hen. You an old rooster, and you sitting here acting like you a damn spring chicken. You acting like goddamn the fountain of youth ended with you, and you the only one is they still preserving. Get out of here, Father Time. Don't wait for nobody. And Father Time gave everybody they got damn checkmate in the sport of boxing. Gary Russell with your old Napoleon complex ass. Your time is coming too. You can't beat Father Time. See, this dude is trying to, preserve himself. That's what he's doing. See, he's trying to preserve himself. And now every once in a while, he come out and talk about, I want to fight somebody. As many times that he said he should have fought somebody, that's like 67 goddamn fights in the last 2 goddamn years. For your entertainment purposes, people, welcome to the Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups / The Greatest Man Alive podcast. Yes. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, Dusty, and he's a dusty ass and he talking like he's a spring chicken. The only thing he gonna do, he gonna jump, he gonna spring into action, and then he gonna get sprung the hell out of there. Because it makes no sense for, we know that Shakur Stevenson needs to fight a name, but Gary Russell ain't the name for Shakur Stevenson to be fighting, so F that fight. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, it didn't happen. Shakur didn't send him a contract. He didn't send Shakur a contract. I ain't trying to hear none of that. 2024, the greatest man alive is going to tell you the greatest and not the haters. You see what I'm saying? I'm not playing with y'all and shit. I'm going to be your savior. Since y'all believe in Sky Daddy, I'm going to come down from the skies of boxing and I'm going to be your Lord and Savior in this boxing talk. I shall save my children in 2024. The resurrection is here, goddamn. Y'all see what I'm saying? So no, I don't want to hear none of that. Fight Edwin De Los Santos and you get in there and get knocked out. You get in there and get knocked out. Oh, why you want to fight De Los Santos? Because he know he ain't going to get no big fight. But he tried to get the closest thing. So he must be feeling some type of way about Edwin De Los Santos. Why he ain't say he'll come out and fight El Rayo, who just stopped Chris Colbert? I'm scratching my head. I'm trying to figure something out. Help me out in 2024. I don't want to be confused and abused by these boxing talks bull crap. Yes, DS. Yes, I am. And I'm going to be one-on-one. I'm going to make sure that y'all are happy with my entertainment, man, with my content. I'm coming correct. I'm coming correct with Tarek. I'm coming correct with some boxing Tarek. You ain't say that. You know what I'm saying? Be glitching every time they say some bull crap in boxing. I get the glitching. He ain't say that. Like Chris Tucker and goddamn Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when I hear this nut behind boxing talk. I get the glitching like Chris Tucker and Friday, like I done smoked that shit with the dudes and shit. Man. Give me on, man. Get off me with that nonsense. Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me with that bull crap boxing talk in 2024. I had enough of it in 23. That would not be for my entertainment. No. I can't sleep on an all-night flight. Well, I'm glad I'm entertaining for y'all this morning. And I forgot, I ain't representing my brand right. I said this Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Here's my coffee. I don't even sip my coffee that much on my Coffee and Donuts for Grown-Ups. Ooh, and it's good, too. Ooh, it's good. Dove said, what puts him in position to fight any of these guys? Is he ranked anymore? And I know he not at 35. Yeah, I know he 35 years old. That's about it. He 35 years old. He ain't gonna move up to 35. Now we gonna see what they do for Gary Russell Jr. Maybe in a few hours I might go on BoxRec. He been talking that he's gonna move up, but he never move up. See, Gary Russell just talk too much stuff for me, man. And he's begging for attention, but nobody really wants to be bothered with this man. So somebody need to tell him something. D-Free, my TWT brother, man. Listen, man, tell Gary shut all the way up and concentrate on getting his little brother right. That's what he should be doing. He should be trying to just hang up the glove, trying to, do, because I don't know what Gary Russell thing is. I just don't get it with him. I think he should retire and help his brother be able to do what Gary Russell wasn't able to do. You know what I'm saying? Help your fam, bro. What's going on with these Russells? What's going on with them? What's up with Antonio done? Antonio, the little one that fight, he done. He ain't no get back with him. Exactly. Gary like Eddie Kane on a 5 Heartbeats. Remember? I still got it. Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, that's like this. I wish raindrops were fall. Fake ass, I still got it. Delusional ass dude. Leave that shit alone, Gary Eddie Kane. Leave it alone. You ain't got it no more. You got a little bit because you ain't been doing much. Excuse me. Of course he feel as though he still got it. He's preserved like a motherfucker. He ain't been fighting. Of course he still got it. Of course he can be like, oh, I can stretch. He ain't been fighting no damn body. Shit, if I'm fighting every 32 months, I think I still got it too. Shit. You know what I mean? If I'm only fighting, if I'm fighting every 32 goddamn months, I'ma still think I got it too. Shit. God damn it, that's why you always thinking I still got it. Man, I can get in there and fight anyway. Well, of course, nigga, you ain't burn no damn energy. You ain't burn no energy. You preserve like a motherfucker. This nigga's age like one. What are we talking about? That's why he keeps saying that. That's why he's delusional for your entertainment purposes. That's why this guy still think, I can get in there and do it. Well, let me say something. If you can really get in there and do it, then won't you get in there at least fight 3 times out of the damn year? I'm sick of this with this guy. Boxing ain't missing him. It's way past over, dog. You're not gonna pull no big upset on none of these top names. And then if he keep playing around with his old ass, one of these young prospects might get his ass out there. He mess around and open his mouth out about the wrong prospect. And they use Gary at the right time. Set him up, bait his ass, set him up, bait his ass, set him up, bait his ass. Listen to me this morning. Set him up, bait his ass. He keep talking that he back shit and all this. I'm telling you, what they gonna do, they're gonna set him up for a one-time gatekeeper motherfucking deal, and they gonna put him in one of these little young fucking guns that he more seasoned than, but goddamn they younger and they gunning harder, and they gonna whoop his ass. They gonna whoop his ass, and he gonna be known as the greatest one-time gatekeeper of all time. That's what's gonna happen to him. Anyway, gets in his ass. I don't know if NUA can get in his ass because of the weight, but then again, I don't know shit. Then you know what? I learned my lesson. Listen, now, let me tell y'all something. What I did learn, everybody ain't gonna be able to do what a Jamar Charlo did. I ain't saying Jamar Charlo's super special, but everybody's not gonna be able to be laid the hell off like that and then get in the ring and do something. Look at everybody that been laid off. They got in the ring and got their ass handed to them besides Jamar Charlo. Right? Good morning. He the only one. So they going to whoop his ass. So dude need to stop talking. Concentrate on your little brother because he keep playing around. The next time he get in there, good morning. Good morning. The next time he decide to get in there, somebody gonna warm it up, came on him. So Antoine, he better stop playing around too. He need to get it together also. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know what's going on with these Russells, but let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to stop acting like somebody really wants y'all in the sport of boxing. Cause we don't. We only talk about Gary, nobody don't talk about you until you come up. And then we talk about 140. We only mention Antoine every once in a goddamn while. I don't know what's going on with those dudes, but man, Gary Russell needs to calm down. Gary Russell Jr., Lord Napoleon Complex. Calm down, Lord, man. And I know you probably be like, where you at in Philly? I'll whoop your little ass. You better be able to whoop my ass. You be in a boxing gym every day, but I ain't sweet. I ain't sweet. You should better, you a gym rat. You better be able to whoop my ass, but I bet you if I tap your damn chin, you going to sleep. That's for sure, Lord, man. I might not have the skills to pay the bills, but I got this one pitch to make you feel ill, and it will land. Yeah, it will land. I ain't no slow Joe nigga. Yeah, I'm very athletic. Don't get it twisted. Shit. Don't get it twisted. Goddamn. Shout out to the silver community. Goddamn. Yeah, they need to go ahead and do something. Get this man a big paycheck. Get this man a big paycheck for somebody breaking his back in half, so he can go ahead and get and these damn sport of boxing alone and just do what he do the most is talk shit. Man haven't fought in 2 years. That 2 years plus, dub. 24 months and more. And he think he just gonna jump in the ring. That's because he ain't been doing nothing. But that's gonna catch up with you. No matter how much you get in that damn gym and you sparring, but you still ain't fought in 2 years, that's still not gonna get you ready for a motherfucker who been sparring and been having real fights. Man, listen, man, Gary Russell Jr., I know what you're trying to do. D-Free, I know what your cousin's trying to do. Trying to get in there and get a fight to where you know it's gonna make him a breaking, which he's already broken. You know what I'm saying? His career is done. Never really went nowhere. But I think he really want to get in there and until somebody actually really gets his ass out of there. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't get it with this guy. I really don't get it. But for your entertainment purposes only, he talking about, oh yeah, I'm coming at 35. When are you coming? When are you coming, Gary? Come on. Come on, you've been telling everybody you was gonna get at him, little man. You ain't did nothing yet. That's all you did was do a whole bunch of barking like one of the little short-ass goddamn dogs that can't do much but bark. You know, one of them little sparky-ass dogs that jump all over the place. They got all this goddamn energy. You know, the little dogs got ADHD. That's why they be jumping all over the place. Little miniature chihuahuas and all that. Chihuahuas and miniature Dobermans. That's Gary. All goddamn day and ain't biting nothing. You know, the little dog always, you know, when they see bigger dogs, they act like they ain't scared of them. They don't really want to box, they want to play. they don't really want to fight. He want to slap tap. You know what I'm saying? He don't really want to ball them up. He don't really want to put on the gloves. Hey guys, look at me, the little doggy. Hey, I'm the little dog. Y'all keep me looking at the other doggies. Look at me. He want to be jumping over goddamn the bigger dogs and all that. Come on. Attention. You want attention? Then get busy. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Oh, man. I'm going to tell y'all, you know, sure. I'm going to tell y'all shorty something. I'm going to tell y'all shorty something, right? Y'all be talking all reckless, right? Y'all know we be the baddest thing in the DMV, right? And shorty, you don't know shit about boxing, shorty. You talking that shit over there. I come to your city and bust your ass, shorty. That's for real, shorty. Nah, bruh. Nah, we not trying to hear that, bro. You was supposed to have a very good career, but you're going to blame it on somebody else. I ain't trying to. What makes Gary Russell so damn important and dangerous that they had to blackball or whiteball him out of boxing? Really, Gary, you was that furious. People were so afraid of you that they just came together and blackballed you out of boxing. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure this out. You so damn dangerous because you said you could beat everybody. I ain't seen you do shit. But you saying that you so skillful and that you can beat anybody, then if you're in the same weight as them, as they the same weight as you, and they decide to blackball, whitewash you out of boxing. How many of y'all in attendance believe that? How many of you in attendance this morning for your entertainment purposes only, ladies and gentlemen? How many of y'all really believe that Gary Russell was whitewashed and blackballed out of the sport of boxing? For what? Your name was never the biggest name. Yeah, your skills is your skills, your hands are your hands, but you ain't did nothing. I'm the little short dog nobody don't want to fight. You always talking about fighting somebody, but you never move up. You want everybody to come to you. You're a bad motherfucker, but you want me to come to you. What? Yeah. Come and fight me. Come and fight me. Yeah. Hey, I can beat you. I can beat you. Go on a 30-pound diet. Lose 30 pounds and I whoop your ass. I can beat you too. Lose 20 pounds and I'll beat your ass. Yo, stop saying my name if we ain't the same size, cause I ain't calling for you. So why I should be sizing down to you? You calling for me. I ain't even bothering you. I ain't even looking at your little ass. But you saying stuff about me. So since you barking up my name, won't you pump, 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 pump yourself up and then jump up to get beat down? Won't you pump yourself up like the Reebok pumps? You know what I'm saying? Pump yourself up and get in there and play the brand Nubian song. Punks jump up to get beat down because somebody gonna beat your little ass down, goddamn it. For your entertainment purposes only, ladies and gentlemen. With most that I'm saying this morning, I digress. But for your entertainment purposes only, like, we don't want to see this. I don't want to hear this. It's over for him. Any little fan that Gary Russell Jr. is over for, dude. I don't know why he's still searching and trying to do something. Man, you ain't got no big paycheck in all these damn years. You ain't getting one. It's over, buddy. It's over. Hang it up, my man. Hang it up. We looking for better in 2024. We want and we deserve better entertainment when it comes to the sport of boxing in 2024. I just had a talk with the boxing guys and they said, man, we're going to try this out. Can't guarantee you everything, but we're going to work out something. So, you know, yeah, we got to see. Hey, there we go. For your entertainment purposes only, we must see Boots Ennis ASAP. We don't see him enough. We already know there's people that's afraid to fight this man. Yes, for our entertainment, we need to see Boots Ennis ASAP. Not just once, but at least 3 times this year. We need to see Boots Ennis 3 times this year ASAP. We waiting on Tank. I'm waiting patiently. He's coming soon. He's coming soon. I just don't know who head he gonna put in the dirt. But somebody, he fitting to get loose on somebody, all right? I don't know who it is. Not gonna put out no speculation, but don't y'all put out no speculation, because y'all was going through all this nonsense. Or he gonna fight Pitbull Cruz. Shut the hell up. He ain't fighting no Pitbull Cruz. Now Cruz about to fight somebody else, and now y'all all quiet. All y'all quiet now. All y'all was talking this nonsense. For my entertainment purposes, y'all was talking this nonsense. Disease out Cruz shit. He ain't fighting Cruz. So what y'all gotta say about that? Oh, y'all quiet as a motherfucking church right now. Yeah, but I definitely want to see Boots. I want to see Boots against anybody that's willing to get in there with him. He's having a problem at 147 pounds. They scared of fighting. They scared of fighting. They scared of fighting. Nobody don't want to fight him. I think they kind of been. What's up with Conor Ben? Conor Ben, you was saying some shit. Get your ass in there with Boots. I want to see who got some damn heart. I want to see who got some heart. We need to see Boots Ennis ASAP 3 times this year. Tank Davis, hurry up and come back so you can make these haters mad. Tay Brown, all hell, the queen in the building, the queen of MMA in the entire New York State and city. But I'm going to come through New York and knock all the buildings down like Godzilla, because I'm getting tired. I'm going to start squashing every city down with this nonsense. Oh, yeah, I'm at work already. You know what it is. You know what it is. But, yeah, we need to see Boots Ennis. Who it's going to be, I don't know, but let it be somebody. For my entertainment purposes, I don't want to see Bill Diddy. I don't want to see Bill Diddy. I do not want to see Bill Diddy. Boxing is about a fighter, not the fighter and his father being in the talk of his son's career every day, all day. No, Bill ain't no damn fighter. But he's a promoter. He's a promoter who he talks to goddamn much. Even promoters got to take a break with running their damn mouth. I don't want to hear nothing about Bill. Devin is the fighter. Y'all talk about Devin, talk about Devin. Don't bring up Bill. Bill ain't no damn fighter. He's a promoter. That's what he is. He ain't even a damn trainer. Tired of this shit. Y'all keep on. And y'all can't talk about that without mentioning his daddy. What's wrong with y'all? I ain't never see y'all talk about nobody telling me they father trainer like that. Never. Never in my goddamn life. And then y'all acting like the other fathers who got sons fight ain't any sons life like that and don't love them like that. I don't want to hear none of that. It's about the father, not the father and his daddy. I want to hear about Devin. Not Devin and Bill said, and Devin and Bill said. Every time you talk about Devin, everything about Devin, Bill behind it. You say something about Devin jab, here come. You say something about Devin's jab, you're going to say something about Bill. You say something about Devin footwork, you're going to say something about Bill. Whatever you say about Devin, you say about Bill. Bill is not the damn fighter. I'm tired of Bill Diddy. Shut the fuck up. For real. Shut up, Bill. Let your boy do him. You did enough promoting, dude. You can't do no more than what you did. Smoke session, what's going on, baby? You know, for my entertainment purposes, I don't want to hear that. It's a one-man sport. Sounding like y'all sounding like Bill and Devin holding fucking hands. Cause y'all always got them together. Ain't that boy 25? That's a whole holding hand shit. I don't want to hear that. Damn. And no, I don't have daddy issues, but damn, boxing is about the damn boxing, not the boxing is damn daddy. He don't know how to shut up. Need to shut up. I wonder if he ever shut up when his son get his ass whipped. If his son get his ass whipped, would he shut the fuck up? Would he shut the fuck up if his son got his ass whipped? If his son get beat, he going, and depending on how he get beat, that motherfucker might jump off the motherfucking goddamn Golden Bridge. He might jump off the San Francisco Bridge. See, because you know when them motherfuckers run their mouth like that, they the ones that don't take losses very good when they lose. You don't see no sportsmanship or nothing. Hey, oh, man, yeah, shut the fuck up, Bill. You're not fighting, okay? You talk too damn much. What Devin is, Devin that. You supposed to promote him. You over-promoting him. Nigga, you act like you throwing a house party every damn weekend. Oh, yeah. This weekend at the house party, Devin Haney in the mix. Who's on the turntables? Bill Haney. God damn. Yeah. Want to hear that shit? They might well just give Keefy Pooh a check and let Keefy Pooh go and keep him go ahead and go into commentating. Good morning. You too. That's what Keefy Pooh. Give Keefy Pooh that check that he want. Please, let's give him his favorite number. Just give him a check that he wants, and then let Keefy Pooh go ahead, retire, and become a commentator, which I think Keith Thurman will be very great at. Yes, I am, BC. I'm gonna be like this the whole 24. The whole 24, BC. I'm on some shit. Wait till I get my graphics. I'm about to get my Greatest Man Alive podcast. But I'm about to bug out, BC. I'm not playing no games. I got a flame of motivation under my ass, bro. And I ain't playing no games. I'm doing this shit like I'm getting paid. I ain't even getting paid from this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Nor do I ask. If motherfucking fellas though my shit is nice enough, they say, hey, how can I drop you something? If y'all don't ask, can y'all drop me something? Y'all think my shit is nice, but not nice enough to pay for. And I don't have a problem with that. Cause some motherfuckers don't even get no ticker at all. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, I ain't playing no games, man. I ain't playing no games. No games. I'm going to keep it real with this sport of boxing and everything else I'm going to talk about because I'm going to cover everything. I'm going to go back into that. It was a suggestion that I start talking about other things I used to talk about too. Y'all know I'm good on the entertainment talk and everything. So we going to have this thing pop. I ain't playing no damn games. It is what it is. I'm going to, if the rainbow is the rainbow, that's what I'm going to call it. I ain't going to call it anything else from what it is. And that's what's wrong with the sport of boxing. It's not good for boxing talk. I want to try to take everyone away from what they was running into last year with the arguments and things like that and people capping. That's not good boxing talk at all. It's not good boxing talk at all. And us as grown men, we need to stop this. So if you ain't on no coffee and donut shit, don't even come to none of my shits. Don't come to my IG. when I start my Facebook up again, don't come to that. Don't come to none of my social medias if you ain't on no grown folk shit. Not meaning, because I don't do none of this nonsense. I don't do none of this play writing, people nut hugging and all that. No, I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. Nope, ain't doing it, man. But shoot, I think 24 should be the rise of the up and coming contenders. Right now, 2024, some of these prospects should be turning over into contenders. And I think it'll make the sport of boxing even more entertaining and more, of a head scratcher, because it ain't good boxing talk if it's easy for us to pick something apart. It's a thinking, it's a thinking man, it's a thinking game first. So things should be a little harder. But we come up with things and it be so easy to predict. Nah, we know boxing is getting too bad when you could just, say what it is and it turned out to be that way. Nah, it's too predictable on all aspects. We need some mind benders going on, and we need something scratching our head instead of the nonsense that we scratching our head with the what the fuck. I want to be scratching my head on something that makes sense. Not scratching my head on what did you really just say that? Did they just say that? Did he just say that? Did they do that? Are they doing that? They about to do that? No, I want to be scratching my head like, God damn, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know who's gonna win this fight. Even if I know everybody's strength, but I should not be able to pick one. Is what I'm saying. I should not be able to find out until that goddamn bell ring. Everything should be a head scratcher. We're not getting that, and hopefully we get that in 2024. And hey, leave the cats that's behind, and we got to keep moving, got to keep pushing on. So El Rayo, he's feeling good about himself. I'm gonna say this, people. I'm glad El Rayo is back. Because remember, we was talking about, 2 years ago, we was talking about the prospects. And this is before the ones that, the new ones came now. This is before Abdullah enough. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about El Rayo and what he could be and what's possible for him. And, it looked very shaky. And sport of boxing, they don't got no love for nobody because, they put out there that, hey, man, some of these young guys is going to become gatekeepers early in the game. You know what I'm saying? And he was being targeted as being one, and that was the rematch. That was the theme of that fight, to see, okay, who's really going to move on between El Rayo and Chris. One of these dudes is going to be done. You know what I'm saying? One of them might just be a young gatekeeper, depending on how Teflon they are. Yeah. I want them to stop calling Arrow Earl too. His name is Arrow. But I'm glad El Rayo is back, so that means it makes for good boxing talk. Because now with El Rayo beating Chris Colbert, what's a good fight for El Rayo? A tank fight is that's too soon. That's too. I don't think El Rayo was back like that. You understand what I'm saying? But El Rayo is back enough to be the face guys that's a little under tank. Let's say El Rayo and Frank, El Rayo and Coleslaw Davis, who I really want to see what he working with. Coleslaw Davis, who I'm not really, the kid got skills, but I don't think that boy is all like that. Maybe Shakur. That's a good one, BC. That's a good one. That makes sense. Now, some people say, well, damn, Crush, or damn, BC. Well, it's not. If he ain't good enough for Tank, why is he good enough for Shakur? Well, I would explain that for me and BC Corbett. Because for one, resume-wise, Tank has accomplished a little more than Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Shakur just getting to 35, which he should have been out of 35. Good morning. She'd have been at 40 by now. But I think that's a good fight because that'd be a name that I think that everybody would be satisfied with without Shakur getting a tank fight, or any fight with the guy that we want to see Shakur fight. I think El Rayo would be a good one for Shakur. Definitely. And because the way Shakur fought against De Los Santos, and a lot of people felt as though that Shakur did a whole lot of running and not really put on his masterclass defensive skill work. They said he did more running than being defensive, and and he was avoiding that power. So that'd be a good fight. I like that one. That makes sense. That makes sense, and that's all I want to talk about, and that's all I want for all boxing fans. In 2024 is for fights to make sense. Talk about what makes sense. Don't talk about what's not making sense. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn fantasy matches. I'm tired of that. That's what the undisputed PCs and the PS5s and PS4 and the Xboxes. That's what that shit is for. Yeah, he said he gonna fight Navarrete, Dub. He said he said he was gonna fight Navarrete, and the reason why he said he was gonna fight Navarrete because he don't have nobody else to fight. We know he's not gonna get a big fight with under Bob Arum, so I think everybody should have took notice to that. Some people did back in 2024. I mean, back in 23. But this is the case. Shakur would not fight anybody that we really want to see him fight until he gets away from Top Skank, people. He shouldn't have re-signed with Top Skank. We wouldn't be having this conversation now. I wouldn't be speaking on it right now. Yeah, I mean, Navarrete is moving up, but I mean, there are some guys that didn't want to fight him at 35, and now we see what's going on. So we know we gotta put the tank fight out there because of what I just mentioned. A Frank Martin shit will be a nice revisit. What's going on with Frank? That's another one. Frank been quiet. Frank ain't got. We got things to talk about. We got things to talk about, man. In the sport of boxing, besides talking about shit that we know that ain't gonna happen. Instead of talking about things that don't make any boxing logical goddamn sense. You know what I mean? So we do have a lot of boxing to talk about, and we can talk about fighters without mentioning the same old dudes with one another, because my whole thing is that little three the hard way, those three little dudes that was all under the Mayweather umbrella, they all going their separate ways, and most likely people, none of those fights will happen. And before I go, I'm gonna say this about the Tank Davis and Devin Haney fight. It's supposed to be talked about until there's no need to be talking about it, because I don't think it's going to happen. I want it to happen, but until it is evidence, until it's evidence, then I'm going to feel the way that I'm feeling about it. And it has to be at a catch weight. It has to be at a catch weight. If it ain't going to be at no catch weight, forget about it, because it's 140 in favor of Dev. Dev should be fighting that welterweight, by rest my goddamn case. It's at 135, even though take the A side get to call what he wants. And here's the thing, the A side get to have the fucking advantage if there's gonna be any damn advantage, but that's what they failing to realize. And that's not what they failing to realize. That's why they putting up a fight and being so demanding. And let me tell y'all something before I go. Let me say this to y'all before I go. I really appreciate y'all coming through this morning with the greatest man alive for coffee and donuts. Let me tell y'all something right now. And I mean every last one of you Haney fans. Dub, I'm not talking about you. I ain't talking about the ones that are not nut huggers. I'm talking about the nut huggers. In the history of boxing, all you Mr. Think who y'all hell y'all are, no B-side. No B-side. You understand what I'm saying? No B-side gets the motherfucking tell the A-side what the fuck they want, and the A-side is supposed to move the way that the B-side went on the move. Let me tell you something. If you're going for greatness, I'm gonna be like Eddie Griffin right now on my way out. He's gonna be on greatness. Nah, you got to, you got to show me, show me, show me. And that's one thing that man is. Listen, I hate talking about this man because I like the kid. I like him, but you fans, y'all make me want to hate him. Telling y'all, because y'all can talk about how much smoke he won. But I can tell you how much smoke he didn't blow out to get what the fuck he won. But other people blew enough smoke to get what they want. Stop all this bullshit. If you confident, you say you the baddest man, then accept being the B-side, accept being the B-side, accept being the B-side, whoop the A-side ass and become the motherfucking man, and become the motherfucking man, and then become the motherfucking man, and then you will be the face of boxing. That's all I got for y'all this morning. Once again, it's your boy, Creston Legend, Mr. Greatest Man Alive. Thanks for coming through with this morning's Coffin Donuts. Grown-ups brought to you, sponsored by the Greatest Man Alive podcast. Shout out to the entire boxing community. Shout out to TWT. Shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to the JBT and all the rest of the affiliating boxing clubs that I mess with. I see y'all later on in these YouTube streets, and make sure it's 24. Make sure y'all going for more. Thank you, Dub and a Dub, man. I'm gonna make sure I always keep it right for you, man. I want everybody to come and be satisfied when they come in here. And y'all let these haters know, man, I do it right, baby. Y'all ain't gotta give me a check, but I'm a check. And y'all have a great one. I see y'all later. Peace.